Alright, so recently I made a video using the Tiger Rhino build, and you know what's even more fun than Tiger Rhino? Tiger Leopard. You can see my previous run there. I decided that this was the most satisfying one, even though I did quite a few attempts, and some even went super late game. I figured it's more satisfying to actually kill things with the Leopard, and even though eventually I did get like the 50-50 level 3 Leopard, level 3 Tiger, it's just not satisfying when you don't kill anything. So instead, I'm going to show you this run. The reason why it's just so satisfying is because you can kill an entire team before they even have a chance to do anything. The Leopard does 50% of its attack to a random enemy, and as you level it up, it shoots multiple times. You put a Tiger behind it, and it can shoot even more times. So level 3 Leopard would shoot 3, level 3 Tiger, additional 3. And if you add up all that damage, that'd be 25 times 6. That's pretty insane. Unfortunately, it doesn't kill like through melon armor usually, unless if you have a lot of them, but you know, it's still a fun unit to have, and it can destroy a lot of people's builds. Here you can see, even though typically I want to go really late game, because if you win too early, then you won't have time to scale with the Leopard. But for some reason I decided to go Cupcake Crab. I mean, you still need to like actually win. You can't just draw the entire time. Eventually, Tiger Leopard will no longer probably just win you the game. But yeah, that's what I was going for in this build. The best way to scale the Leopard, of course, is with Monkey, which will be nerfed in the upcoming patch. I assume that like people know about this, but in the upcoming patch, they nerfed a lot of the scaling units, including Dragon, Monkey, T-Rex. I think those are the three main ones, but it's kind of an interesting decision. I would say that they should focus more on buffing stuff, especially the bad units, because they're still going to be completely like irrelevant. A lot of like the herd effects are still really bad. So Camel, Peacock, like I think Hippo's still really bad, Rhino's bad, Duck. There's a lot of useless units in this game, and in order to just make it more fun and not make it so you have to go with the same strats every time, you typically want to buff all of the weaker stuff. So hopefully the devs can kind of focus on that and not try to focus so much on just like nerfing what's the like in the meta right now. Like people really like scaling because it helps you win, so they're just nerfing all the scaling units. And if you continue to do that, eventually you're just going to be like, you're going to nerf everything in the game, and you got to just focus on buffing some stuff at some point. It's not quite as fun to have all of the things that you use just nerfed constantly. Instead, it's more fun to have the things that people don't use be buffed so that people can kind of experiment with that. But one of the big changes I think that they should revert, and I was like in a stream, so I'm just kind of copying Donutsy's opinion about this, but they should revert the Tiger. Originally, you didn't have to level up the Tiger, it would just cast the units in front's ability twice, even at level 1, which made things like Tiger Snake and Tiger Leopard really good, but it also made them really fun, and totally worth going for as well. A lot of times, what ends up winning in this game is just pure stats, especially in Arena. You don't need like any good abilities. You can just go like Bison, you can go Penguin, you can go Monkey, and you just win, even with like tier 1s and 2s on the board. You really don't need anything else. But when you add in a lot of cool abilities, then the abilities actually matter, and you can't just win with stats. You have to be buffing the right units, and it makes the game more interesting, if you ask me. If you do want to draw a lot of these games, I would recommend going to Badger. I didn't get a Badger in the back, but if you still want to draw things, you can just put a stronger unit in the back. Typically, you want to put weak things in the back, that way, you know, you have the best chance at winning. But in case you want to draw for some reason, typically there's not really a point in drawing, but if you want to go for crazy builds, I guess there's a point. And also, if you are at a specific heart amount, sometimes you actually want to lose. This is more applicable in versus. If you're on like 15 hearts and you're on turn 4, you actually want to lose, because having 15 hearts is the same as having 13 hearts when you're losing 3 each time, and losing just gives you the opportunity to go for snails, which gives incredible buffs for a tier 3. But it's turn 9, so now I'm just going for Monkey, of course, and I get the early Leopard, which is pretty crazy good luck. I was thinking about what to do here, and I decide freeze the Monkey. Honestly, I think I should have sold probably Ox and just gone double Monkey, but this works too. It's really important to get the early Leopard if you really want to kill people's teams, before they have the opportunity to scale with a bunch of other stuff and have things that will survive my Leopard Leopard hits. You can see I'm only on turn 5, so I still have plenty of time. I actually sold fish there, which means that Bison is no longer going to be scaling. But that's fine, because I'm just focusing completely on Leopard. And I get chocolate here, which I use on the Leopard. I could actually go triple monkey here. Instead, I just decided to roll for more monkeys, and I will get a level 2 monkey next turn, along with the level 1 monkey. It's just too much scaling. That's +9/+9 a turn. That way outdoes like anything else besides like potentially potentially dragon or penguin. But penguin is more just like wide scaling, so you're gonna have a bunch of like relatively strong units, and what kind of destroys that is just having one really strong unit. The problem, I guess, with having this is that you can get easily countered by skunk, but most of the time you don't really run into skunk in arena, and it's not too big of a problem. So I'm just fully investing in this tiger leopard, and I'm really shocked at how well this works. It works really well here against that summoning build, but typically I would not think that completely pivoting to just scaling one unit would really work out this well, but it did in this specific case. And you can see one of these rounds I just like completely destroy this person's team. I don't even need more monkeys. Like +9/+9 is enough to pretty much get you to 50-50 pretty quickly, so I just invest in leveling up the leopard and also leveling up the tiger because you need to do that. And we're just a one-team squad. Who needs an actual team when you can just have leopard? Let's see here. I kill 3 units right there. That's the best I can hope for because I'm doing so much damage. I'm doing like half. I believe it rounds down, so 21 damage 3 times, and now I'm going to be doing even more 4 times. Get +9/+9 this turn, which means pretty much max stats. And as long as they don't have melon armor, I'll probably kill them. Yeah, I do 25 damage here. I also make sure to unfast forward, although it like takes a half a second for that to happen. So you can see, I completely destroy that person's team. 4 out of the 5 units, which is the best I can hope for. I was hoping to get a perfect run where I would get 5 units killed right at the start of the battle. That would be the absolute dream. But unfortunately, it's really hard to get. Level 3s in general just require, a lot of RNG, and typically, it's going to be really late game by the time you get level 3 tiger or level 3 leopard, and they're going to have enough stats to be able to survive that. But still, here, I just finished it off with one more win. It's already turn 14. Like, if you have a lot of scaling, you're going to have really high stats by this point, more than 25 health probably. I still do kill 2 things. Not the best, but we still managed to win, just because I have the ox. Anyway, thanks for watching. See ya.